Hey everyone, it's Miss Sharae, and I'm here to show you a quick and easy craft that you can do at home with stuff you may already have around the house. So let's get started with our quarantine craft. Today we're going to make a cherry blossom tree. So first, you have to gather your supplies. Are you ready? The very first thing you'll need is, of course, paper. Any old piece of blank paper will do. Construction paper, printer paper, whatever you have. The second piece of supplies that you will need is a soda bottle. You can ask an adult to get one from a recycle, or you can check around in the fridge and see if there's one that's maybe a little bit empty. But of course, ask an adult. You will need this, and you'll definitely need the bottom to help. The third thing that you will need is some paint. I'm going to make the leaves on my cherry blossom tree pink. I don't have any pink paint, so I'm going to mix some white and some red together to make pink. The fourth thing you may need is a brown crayon, marker, pencil, whatever you have that you will make your tree trunk with. I don't have any brown paint, so I'm going to choose to use a brown, plain old Crayola marker. The other supplies that I do have is my trusty paint cup, which has a little bit of water in it just in case I need it to mix my paint, and my paint palette, which has my pink and my red paint. So you can also use a paper plate or anything else as long as it's on an area that you're allowed to use to mix paints and make it a little messy. So the first step is drawing your tree trunk. So you're going to grab your brown marker and you're going to start drawing your tree. And your tree can look any way you want. I'm going to draw my tree straight up and down. Up the page. And now I'm going to start adding my nice looking branches. Tree doesn't have to be perfect. It can be any way you want it to be. It can be tall, it can be short. It can look however you want. This is just for fun. So the first step is just drawing your tree. This is my tree. It doesn't have to be perfect. This is just for fun. It can be any color you want. You don't have to use brown either. So after you finish your tree, you're going to move on to step 2. The second step is getting your paint. Like I said, I don't have any pink paint, so I'm going to mix together 2 colors, and those 2 colors are red and white to make pink. If you have pink paint, you're welcome to use it. If you don't want to use paint, use whatever you want. I'm dipping it in my paint so all the little bumps and ridges at the very bottom of my soda bottle are all covered. So now the next step is to take the soda bottle that has all the paint on it and put it on your tree. These will be the petals and the branches. Here I am dipping my paint onto the bottom of the water bottle, and now I'm going to put it on my tree. And this is your turn to have as much fun as possible. So you can dip it back in the paint, or you can just keep going and putting as much pretty cherry blossom petals on the tree. You can even change colors. You don't have to keep using pink. You can mix together with other colors. Maybe add some purples. It's your tree. You can make it however you want. Here I am, dabbing it into some more paint. I even added some red just to make my tree look a little different. Here I am, dipping it in the paint and dipping it back on my tree to give it some nice, cool, colorful leaves. Once you finish painting your tree, it might look something similar to this. It'll look different, it might look the same. It's up to you to have fun with it and paint it any way you want. I decided to go back in and color my tree trunk a little bit more with the brown just because I wanted to. But you can also do the same. You can add some grass. You can wait till the paint dries and add some birds. You can do whatever you want because it's your tree. This is your time to have fun with art. Thanks for watching. Stay safe and remember to wash your hands.